Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Noise and welcome back, finally, to Terraria. In the last episode, we went to the jungle and grabbed some Chlorophyte. Today we're gonna do something special, something like that Chlorophyte. We're gonna make a farm, but it's been a while since we played this. I want to do some stuff before we go down. I need to craft up some bricks. Just to have some bricks. I want to make the farm look a little bit nice, and that should be enough. So yeah, we need to farm Chlorophyte. We're gonna do that down in the Underworld. So we're gonna need some protection with some minions, and yeah, let's just get right to this. So I kind of hinted at this last episode, and I know last episode was a while ago. Also, I need to do one more thing before I do. Let's actually magic mirror back up. And I want to come up here to... I still need to do a lot of work up here. But we are getting close to having a nice mushroom farm. Let's plant some more mushroom grass, and things should be grown when we get back. We're gonna need that in order to get the auto hammer, which is a really cool, it allows you to make some really cool stuff. Pretty much, it allows you to change Chlorophyte into Shroomite, which is super useful, but I don't believe we can do that until after we beat Plantera. So we're gonna need a lot of Chlorophyte in order to make good armor. This frost armor has lasted for quite a while, but it's getting close to the end of its days, which is to be expected, honestly. We've been using it for a good portion of hard mode, so we'll just fall all the way to the Underworld. That's why I set this up a long time ago. We want to go all the way to the Underworld because it's gonna make it easier to... Ooh, I want to kill you. You are... Something that drops cursed flames. I want to kill you. Because that's a magic item that I don't have yet. So the clingers are not too bad. Fishes... Hey, we got the adhesive bandage. Sweet. We can make something... We can get one step closer to making the Ankh Shield, which is something I really want to do soon. But anyways, we're here at the Underworld, and the reason why we're going to be making our Chlorophyte farm here is, well, there's a lot of empty space. Chlorophyte can grow basically anywhere. It just needs a lot of space. So we're going to make a nice area. We're going to make it secure. The only thing I didn't bring was walls. So I should have looked this up. I don't remember how many and how far. That would be good to know. So let's just set up a little bit of the basic. We'll set up one, and I will do this off camera and remember. I have to go look up some stuff, but basically we're gonna want to destroy a lot of this ash, and yeah, that'll be good. I'm gonna destroy all this. We're gonna have a nice uniform little area, but I will set up one of the little farms. I don't remember how much you can use, but I believe it's like 30. So let's see, that'll be a door, which I don't have right now, which is fine, but right here-ish we'll go like so, and it's 5 blocks, I do believe. And just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think we can do 30. obviously more mud, it doesn't really matter too much. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's kill the lava vats. And we're going to... Let's do this so I don't have to continuously open my inventory. We're going to do something like so. So we fill this in. And we can put... Let me break open. We'll put another layer here. And in the middle, we will put a single piece of chlorophyte ore. And this is all we need to do in order to start growing chlorophyte. Now the thing about chlorophyte is it only grows so much, so close to itself. So I need to look up the data of like how far away and all that fun stuff you need to go. But this should be good to start. Let's kill this guy because he could drop a really good weapon. Oh my gosh, there's like a bunch of things over here. Alright, let's grab that. Hop over here. I want to kill these guys. And we have two voodoo demons. And yet another red devil. 2 actually. These guys hurt though, so you do want to be careful. Ow. Yeah, 200 damage. Not really my favorite enemies to try to kill. And if we're not careful, we're gonna die. So, yeah. Another red devil. Let's kill him where he can't actually hurt us. And hopefully, he'll drop his item. Nope. Okay. Anyways, let's fly back up here. And we will continue crafting, or continue making a little bit of a platform. We'll have to get some more stone. And of course there's lava in the way. So let's get rid of some of these obsidian bricks. And can we go ahead and... I can't place any blocks there. Dang it. Alright, so that's going to be a problem. What we can do is we can just do this and drain it. Oh, great. So it'll eventually drain. Let's go find something else to do while we kind of wait. We're still going to get mobs to spawn in this area, which isn't going to be the best of situations, but it won't be too bad. The biggest ones are going to be the lava slimes that are going to be annoying. Because, well, they drop lava, and lava is annoying to deal with, but otherwise, it's kind of whatever. Alright, so, looks like most of the lava is done. There is a corrupt mimic right there. Alright, let's buff, and we're going to take him on. Let's try to kill him, because he can drop some really good stuff. Alright, so that's fine. Let's kill everything else around us. So he's almost dead. About halfway dead. Yeah, the corrupt mimics are definitely something I want to kill. The hollow mimics are a little bit better, but But we have the Deadly Storm bow now, so that was the main reason we wanted to kill them. What did we get? Ooh, we got the chain guillotines. Oh my god, I have so much stuff. Where are the chain guillotines? Why can't I see them? Oh, they're right there. I can't see them because I'm blind. And did we just spawn? Okay, I was gonna say, did we just spawn Wall of Flesh? I believe we came close to it. So yeah, we have the chain guillotines. These are incredibly fast weapons. Kind of the... I don't think they're flail type, they're kind of harpoon type. I said there was a rare creature down here, didn't it? Or did I just see the clock, like always? Alright, let's just kill this guy. Lava bats. And let's go ahead and go back up top. And what we can do, one, let's go ahead and put the Chlorophyte away. Actually, we're going to want to make that into bars for right now. So let's make a whole bunch of Chlorophyte, all that we can. It's 21. And we'll start upgrading our armor relatively soon. So in here we have Medicated Bandage and the Bezoar. If you don't know, Bezoars are they are like gallstones in a goat's stomach or something like that. In real life anyways. They are actually incredibly useful for different things. Kind of popularized by Harry Potter. Because of the poison properties, and that's, I believe, the real life application, or was anyways. I don't think they're used all that much anymore. And why is everybody like green? Probably because I have a buff that's doing that. But let's get rid of a lot of this stuff, and we have more Souls of Night. I don't think there's anything major that we need to get from... Oh, hey, there's a raid. I don't think there's anything major we need to get from the Mimics anymore. There might be, I'll have to look. But what we can do is we can take the Bezoar and the Adhesive Bandage, and we can come down here and combine them. So the Adhesive Bandage gives immunity to bleeding, Bezoar is immunity to poison, and we can make the Medicated Bandage, which is both of them. Now if we talk to the guide, where is the guide? I don't remember what this goes with. Oh, that goes straight into the Ankh. So armor bracing. Armor bracing, the plan, the Ankh. What do we need still? Because I believe we need the megaphone. Okay, we need the counter curse mantra, which is the megaphone and the Nazir. The Nazir is kind of annoying to get, but actually not too bad. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna, first of all, we're gonna take all of our Chlorophyte, we're gonna put it in there. Next we're gonna see if we have a whole bunch of stuff up here. Let's harvest all this stuff. Hopefully get some more. Ooh, there's a gold bunny somewhere. Hopefully get some more seeds, but it doesn't look like we did. And we get a bunch of the mushrooms, which is good because we're gonna need that. So let us go ahead and go farm for those items. So let's go for the Nazir. Let's get that stuff going. Get the optical staff. Quick stack our money. And we need to go to the dungeon, which is over here. Right? Yes. So it's been a while since I played this Terraria in general, and I know that there's been a couple updates. God, we really need to deal with the corruption. Oh well. We will deal with that later. There's a couple items that are going to be really useful for getting rid of the corruption. If it starts getting bad, if it starts getting too close, what I can always do is just throw some hollow in between, and that's usually good enough. So, the big thing that we need is the Nazir. That's probably the most annoying thing. The megaphone, which is the silence, I believe pixies can drop it, so that's fairly common, fairly easy anyways to farm. But in order to get the Nazir, we need to go to the dungeon for very specific enemies that are going to stop appearing as often very soon. Basically, once we kill Plantera, the dungeon is going to get harder, and there's going to be more monsters that are a little bit stronger, and the whole point of that is one, better loot, and then two, well, so far the jungle was made, everything's been made more difficult except for the dungeon, and once the dungeon's made more difficult, we'll get better loot, but we'll also get some weird things. Oh, hey, there's a mummy. We'll also get access to ectoplasm, which is used for the mage armor, which used to be broken, but it's been heavily nerfed, and I mean heavily. But let's get to the dungeon. We'll do a little bit of farming for the mantra, not the mantra, the Nazir, which is used for the mantra, but the counter curse mantra. But yeah, we just need to go in here, pop down, and the dungeon is actually one of the safest places in hard mode because there's no hard mode enemies. So we'll just come down here, we'll grab, once we get deep enough, once we find some, actually, can we pull up the map? I want to make sure that I've explored a good portion of it. So I escaped there. Yeah, we want to make sure we know where everything is in the dungeon. We've explored all of it and all that fun stuff. There's still a few locked chests, it looks like. Now, I had a key on me. I have one more key after this. Not that anything in here is going to be super good, but another cobalt shield I'll gladly take. So yeah, we want to make sure we have everything explored in here. But as you can see, all these enemies are really easy. But yeah, having all of this explored is going to be really good to get the treasures when we get to the harder version of the dungeon, which will be relatively soon. Once we get Chlorophyte armor, I'll be able to go ahead and make I'll be able to kill Plantera, and then we'll be able to come here in the hard mode dungeon. So yeah, nothing much is really hurting me. Hey, Valor, that's a thing I don't think we have yet. So yeah, what we are looking for is the... I should probably torch up the place a little bit. What we're looking for is the dungeon spirits. They are the enemies that we want. Take the water candle. We'll get to a nice big open room, and we'll just farm for the dungeon spirits for a while. I'll probably do a lot of it off camera because, well, it gets boring. They are a relatively rare spawn, But the only other things that will drop, it's not dungeon spirits, it's, oh, what are they called? I don't even remember. Anyways, there's still plenty to explore in this dungeon. We need to find the biome chest. That would be ideal. So we have some more guys. There is another biome chest. There's the hollow chest. Which once we get that key, that's going to be super useful. There is a granite biome. Alright, so we have another chest here. Loot all that. Dungeon slime somewhere nearby. I kind of want to kill it because I could use an extra key, especially since there's a chest right there. Alright, so not really seeing much of anything of interest. Dungeon slime down here. No clue. Looks like it's up here, or this guy is killing something. So yeah, the dungeon is super easy at this point. But it will get much more difficult in the near future. But okay, whatever. Let's keep looking. So there's the ice chest. That is a really good item. I'm trying to think what is my personal favorite item of the dungeon biome chest, and I don't know. There's a couple that are really nice, but not really much of any. Alright, we'll take that. We'll take the night owl. Help see. And there's more dungeon above us. Alright, so let's, I guess we go this way to get to the dungeon that's over, or the dungeon section that's over here. Some more paintings. There are some paintings that for whatever reason are really rare in the dungeon. It'd be cool if we could find them, but I don't know that we will. Another alchemy lab. Let's kill these guys. Cool. So plenty of dungeon to explore. But I have yet to see one of the enemies that can drop what I want. So I mean, I might need to go look and see if there's a good way to get them to spawn, a good way to farm for them, other than making a dungeon farm. Because I really don't want to do that. It might be useful later, but I like fighting things. Oh my god, at all of these water candles. So what we can, right there, that's the enemies that we need. And I couldn't see its name, it died too quickly. So let's just hang out here for a moment. And yeah, if we can get the Nazir, then it'll be a little bit easier to get. We'll be that one step closer to the item that we need, which, oh hey, there's a spider cave right over there. I can tell just because of how it is. Yep. Let's actually go explore that. And actually, is it a spider cave? No, it's not. Alright, well, I thought it was, but it's not. It's just it's a normal place. Let's get our piggy, quick stack, and we'll throw this stuff in there. Why not? Alright, what do we have? Nothing that I really want, so let's just throw that in there. There's a mimic. And again, mimics are kind of disadvantaged in the dungeon. Because if they spawn in the dungeon, they're not going to look like anything else in the dungeon, because all the chests are locked, whereas the mimics are unlocked. Alright, so we can use this to get some more summons. What don't I need? I don't need that. I don't need the bombs, throwing knives. Cobwebs I'll keep, torches I don't need. Alright, so this episode's going on a little longer than it needs to with this farming. But we've explored a good portion of the dungeon. That's kind of the important thing. Hey, curse skulls, that's what they're called. Come on, up here. No Nazir, dang it. So I will probably just hang out here for a little bit. Well, I'll probably come back here and search for some stuff. I need to go ahead and look online. I've made the Chlorophyte farm a long time ago on my own, but it's been a while. I don't remember the specs, so I'll have to look that up. I will do that, and I'll come back. We'll come back next time. I will have a little bit more of that made, hopefully. I realized that I did use a decent amount of the Chlorophyte. I used all my Chlorophyte, actually, making bars. So we'll need to, hopefully our farm will have some, or we'll need to make some, and go get some more Chlorophyte. Nope, no Nazir. Plenty of trap there. So yeah, I will probably keep farming. I just need to farm the gold keys. I need to keep farming the curse skulls. The only other two enemies that will drop the Nazir are the cursed, not the cursed, the enchanted weapons from both the hollow and the crimson, or the corruption. And neither of those enemies I care to go find. They're just as rare, and there's so many more enemies that are just harder to find. But we're going to need to get the Nazir before we get into the hard mode dungeon, which means we have to do this before killing Plantera. Because yeah, after you kill Plantera and the dungeon gets more difficult, there will be giant curse skulls that will spawn, and while they're not like bad to kill, they don't drop the Nazir as far as I'm aware. So it's a lot harder to get the Nazir, and it's a crucial item because of the Ankh Shield. The Ankh Shield is just way too good not to have. But I will probably just farm for a little bit off camera, hopefully get the Nazir, and then next time we'll finish up the Chlorophyte farm, and probably go farm for the rest of the items for the whatchamacallit, the Ankh Shield. So yeah, this episode, basic thing that we wanted to do was try to get the well, we got the Chlorophyte farm set up a little bit. Like I said, I'll get the numbers and we'll make that a little bit better, make it bigger more than anything, and yeah, then we will be able to get all the chlorophyte we'll ever need without going to the jungle. And it will be nice and safe, and all we'll need is mud. And we have basically infinite amount of that. Nope, no Naz here. So yeah, I'm going to be here for a while probably. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know we didn't do all that much today, but it's been a while since I played this, and it's good getting back into it regardless. So I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!